only posting this due to the recent Splatoon hype. More as a cry for help than actually sharing my story. Believe what you want to. You can't say I didn't warn you. I fear for my life at this point, and I don't know what to do about this. The day was June 6th. I wasn't much of a gamer actually. I only played because my friends did. I was more into games like Animal Crossing. One day I was walking down the block to GameStop. My friend Joey was with me. Come on, man. Kevin has Splatoon 2. You barely have any Wii U games. Give it a try. Please? Joey asked, pleading. Ugh, fine, I said, annoyed and only giving in to make him shut up. He'd been talking about this game for weeks. I don't know what was all the fuss about. All there is spreading ink. I quit that years ago when I was playing with water guns. Yay, he said as he dragged me into GameStop. Dude, I don't even have the money. I only have a few dollars, I said as an excuse. When in fact I did. Oh, it's okay. I have some on me too. We can collab, Joey said smiling. I quickly shuffled over to the Wii U section, picking out a used Splatoon cartridge, as to not spend my money on this stupid game. Joey was making small talk with the hot blonde female cashier. I rolled my eyes and picked up Splatoon, walking over to cash out. "Oh, sweet," he said, adjusting his snapback as he put his money on the counter and paid. "Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Get it set up so I can fight you," he laughed, walking his separate way home. I didn't really expect to do much with the game, to be honest. I didn't want to beat him. I just wanted him to fuck off and stop annoying me about this game. After customizing my character, I realized the game wasn't so bad. A blue inkling in a sweater. She had blue ink. I decided to nickname my avatar Solstice because my name, Ollie, didn't really fit her. I stayed up all day. At first it was really boring, but eventually it got more challenging and I started getting frustrated and wanted to win. It was bad enough that I couldn't beat Joey, but good enough I wouldn't be called a noob. I decided to keep playing to spare my humiliation. I could not help but notice my character was getting paler than the others though, as if her skin was ghost white. She'd always been crying and frowning too. I had just guessed this was just a newbie thing though. Maybe because I'm not a high enough level. The next day I ended up beating Joey, but she didn't feel sad about it. He was more happy I got into it. I battled Joey every day after that, moving more and more, getting faster at turtles and inking more things. My character started lagging more and more. I eventually called Joey and Kevin up to tell him that I was taking a break so my Wii U wouldn't overheat. My character started glitching more and more. The slits of her eyes became pitch black. I didn't question it and disregarded it as maybe an upgrade since I had leveled up at the same time. Even if it wasn't that, the area around her eyes were black too. Maybe it was just a layer issue, and in fact the cartridge I bought was used. When I had booted up my Wii U one day, my character name had changed to all caps. I ignored it. It wasn't really a big deal to me anyway. My Splatoon character eventually started saying weird things. "Please, don't win," it said once, as I tried to press that I was ready to start the turf war. "Huh?" I said. While I was on Skype with Joey, I just messaged him I needed to restart it. I told him about the glitch. He responded, "Ollie, you know enough. Now looking up cheat codes and excusing it as starting up? Man, you've already beaten me several times. Don't lie to me like that, bro." My heart raced. I didn't want him to think that I was lying. My story was kind of hard to believe. "Haha, man, you got me. Fine, I'll play in a sec," I responded, actually nervous. I didn't restart and kept playing. The character froze halfway while I was inking the walls, refusing to ink further. The screen went black. "Ollie, I wanted to stop," it said in small text. At this point I started to get a bit freaked out. How did it know my name? Sure, it was my old me name, but still. I sighed and finally shut it and my phone off. I decided to give it a break before it did anything worse. 2 days later I restarted the game. My inkling girl was looking at the ground. "You neglected me," said the popped up on screen. It glitched. I tried to exit but none of the buttons worked when I pressed them. Processing error. Please try again shortly. I panicked. I didn't want to buy a new Wii U. I unplugged the entire system, which thankfully worked. I let out a sigh of relief. I was eventually getting scared of someone hacking into my system. Maybe even Joey did it since he wanted to play Splatoon with me so bad. Maybe it was all just a big prank. I didn't play with it for the next few days, hoping that giving no reaction to Joey. Maybe he'd give it up, or maybe overheating by my hours of playing got it and mixed the words or letters up randomly. The next time I booted up my Wii U and went to Splatoon, I was excited to play with my friends Joey and Kevin, when suddenly the game had a pop-up message. New DLCs available, 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 available. I questioned what was wrong, but then I clicked it. DLCs available. Red ink, bandages, a happy life. My inkling glitched into the screen for a second. At this point I started getting concerned. I chose the third option. Costing $6.66. The screen went black for about 30 seconds. My Splatoon character went on the screen. This time her hair and clothes were red. She was crying blood and her eyes were pitch black with red pupils. "You can't turn back," she said. I heard a scream as the screen flashed red. I then saw a sprite that I've never seen before. It was my inkling girl on a pile of red ink, her lying on the ground, jointed in an awkward position with glitching and lagging. "Think is blood," she choked. I started to feel my heart beat fast. I didn't know what to do. Did she have feelings? Of course not. She's an AI. And almost as if it was reading my mind. The screen glitched again to black. "It hurts," she said quietly. I heard breathing noise. I then plugged my Wii U instantly. I didn't want to know if that was real or not. I didn't know what was it about, but I didn't want to experience it again. Whether it was a game or I brought this upon myself. The next few days were quiet. I started to consider remaking my Splatoon file when I booted it up and fumbled around to find a way. My Splatoon character's face appeared. "Goodbye," she said. The screen faded to black, and the startup screen reappeared. Ever since then, I could not change my character's ink or color from red, and I could never win another battle.